Okay, looks like we're all live. Cool. Here everything seems to be working. Excellent. Right, so back in Elder Scrolls Online tonight. Had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm going to do a bit more. It'll be Elite Dangerous tomorrow night and Pathfinder Kingmaker on Sunday. But a bit more of this evening. So we've just logged in. We just completed the delve. As I understand things, delves are not actually dungeons, but they are soloable sort of dungeon-like content. And let's see. Okay, I've been given something there. Zone guide. I have no idea what that is. However, what I do know is we need to go meet someone. We need to go meet Abnor Farn, who is in Riverhold, because they so we set that as my destination, and there we go. Additional Elder Scrolls style starts showing up. Oh, well, actually I think it's a honey badger. They're not on our kind of animal. But cool, so anything in white we've done, but we've not been to either of these places. We'll head back to the road in case there are quests along it. Hope you're well, Subsonic, by the way. Am I on the road now? Oh right, I'm looking at the wrong point. We have some beasties ahead of us. I'm alright. I am alright, thank you very much. Really looking forward to seeing what more we can in this game. Right. So, skill-wise. Got blast bones, bone armor. Okay, so we're not likely to sneak up on that. Ooh, a runestone over there. Okay, where's that going? Well, cool. Ooh, that's press 2 instead of 3. Cool. I'm not entirely sure what we use these for, but I'm sure all will become clear later. Probably not. Aha. Okay. I'll back off a bit. Nice. We turned it to ash. Okay. That seems a little excessive. Right, so this is the road. Okay, let's head towards Riverhold then. See what adventures await us. Oh, I almost feel sorry doing that. I don't think I'll do that again. I wonder, can we find some wood to chop and such like? Goats! Are we going too far? No. We are coming to the right point. Aha, the Riverhold Way Shrine. We'll want that. Whoa! They are not dead. So. Nice. That's one of them. And that's the other. Cool. Got a few bits and pieces. I looted both at once. That's good. I'm good with that. Right, Riverhold Way Shrine. Discovered. Cool. Right, so... Oh, there's a dragon there. No, I'm not going to go towards the dragon. The Hill of Shattered Swords. Well, we need to go here. There's a person we need to talk with. What's that? He didn't get involved in that fight quickly enough. Ooh, torch bug. Torch bug. Ah, now it would be theft. So, objects with a red steel plant their own, stealing items to crime. When you're stealing an item, a bounty will be placed on your head. Guards will confiscate stolen items unless you successfully flee. And sell stolen items to a fence in any outlaw's refuge. Stolen gold is not confiscated, but it may be used to pay off your bounty. Okay, so we're in a town basically. For certain things we could do would now be a crime. So I'm kind of hoping it's on 5th level here that I might be able to find out about crafting. So, stables. That's where we want to go. The market. The House of Histories. That's just Riverhold in general. Okay, we're going to check out maybe a few other places before we go talk to Abner Farn, sorry. Aha, quest giver. Various people.
Greetings, Walker. A crowded marketplace, a chance meeting, unexpected, unannounced, and perhaps just the thing this one needs to solve a most curious investigation. Mystic Thunderboots, at your service.
Greetings, you mentioned an investigation.
Abduction, to be precise. No ransom, no demands, no obvious suspects or motives. Just a heartbroken father and a missing young lady. But that is why Mystic was hired, yes? He steps in when all other justice fails.
So you've been hired to find someone?
Correct. This one searches for Xynthia, daughter of Ishu. However, Mystic's inquiries have led to nothing but dead ends. And with the young lady's safety on the line, the sooner this investigation is solved, the better.
I can help.
A chance meeting turned fated partnership. Fortuitous for this one, yes? You should speak to Ishu first. See if he has any new information for us. His house is just south of the marketplace. Can't miss it.
Okay. Tell me more about being an investigator. That sounds fun.
Mystic Thunderboots is a Khajiit of action. Well, he does not wish to merely boast of his prowess. This one aims to prove such skill. Just as soon as we have a little more to go on, of course. This one will confess, while Mystic is confident in his skills of investigation, he struggles with the more alarming situations his line of work often entails. Such as when large people threaten him with very sharp daggers.
Uh-huh.
Not this investigation, thank the moons. Well, not yet. That is where your expertise comes along, yes? Your bravery. This one's cunning, and a few good leads are all we need to solve this mystery.
So I'm cannon fodder, am I? Fair enough. I was curious about your rather interesting name.
It is a good name, no? Mystic Thunderboots. When scoundrels hear the footsteps of his boots, they will quake in fear.
Doesn't seem like the best quality for an investigator.
Well, perhaps you are right. Not very subtle, is it?
I want to know more about your client.
He is
Or our
a
client.
humble Khajiit of moderate wealth. Seems to keep to himself. No enemies, no debts. No reason why he would be targeted. Yet just a few days ago, his daughter, Xynthia, was taken in the dead of night.
And you mentioned there's been no ransom?
Most strange, no? If Mystic did not know better, he would say that it was an intimidation tactic. Perhaps even an act of revenge against Ishu. But who would wish this cruelty against such a kind Khajiit?
And the town guards have been no help?
They outright dismissed Ishu's claim, believing that the young lady has merely run away. A most vexing call, truth be told. From all that Ishu has told this one, Xynthia is a most sweet Khajiit, not one to make her father worry.
Okay. Let's see.
Welcome to Riverhold, friend. You should feel fortunate to have found the finest collection of cloth in all of Elsweyr. Let Vadara know if you see anything you like.
I've little time for talk.
Apparently that is the case. Right, who else have we got here?
The Khajiit here are in desperate need of supplies for their war effort. And Manasi? Why, he is more than happy to provide.
Okay, merchant, cool. So these are the items I can buy, and I'm not really in a position to buy anything. But I absolutely want to sell things. Don't have any need of those things anymore. That's just... These are just copies of things I already have. Huh. I want to swap that in. We'll equip that then. A lot of these things are apparently worthless, so I shouldn't really be worried about taking them. Let's see. Iron gauntlets or iron gauntlets? Well, we do want a variety of equipment so we can level up different skills. There we start to find the ones that we really want to use longer term. But we also do need to create some space. That adds to stamina, that adds to health. Oh. Don't need the Star Haven. Oh, that's a different bow. Some of this is just emptying out things I no longer need. Those are medium. Okay, right now, I'm just going to come out of here. I think I actually want to wear a mix of medium and light armor. Okay, so light. What does light do for me? Increase spell resistance, spell critical rate and spell penetration. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's consider. We are wearing a medium helmet, chest and waist. Protect the most vital locations with medium armor. So if I remember rightly, yep. We have that. Now, those are a medium, so we wouldn't want them. That's a potentially very nice armor set, so we'll keep hold of that for the moment in case we get any more. That we can sell. Those are just legs. Those are hands. That's feet. Actually, we might want to stick with a light belt. With a homespun sash. Oh, here we go. Adds to our stamina and reduces the cost of the block. Ah, this Drylock brace set. Okay. So we've actually got 2 pieces. And we have 7 armor locations. Perhaps I should just go medium armor full stop. That will stop me doing the light armor skill line though. Weapon critical is nice. Honestly not entirely sure, but we've got 2 pieces of nice medium armor, so I think we're going to put them on. That's okay. Right. Let's stop collecting too much. We'll keep hold of that because that seems to be good for crafting if we deconstruct it. We haven't actually worn any heavy armor yet. I have no idea what the heavy armor line does. We'll put that on. Let's see. That'll eventually open up the heavy armor line. I may as well wear those then. Yeah, we'll take... We'll keep those because those are better. They have a health bonus, they're a higher level. There's a bit of a mismatch of armour here. Currently got light. Those are rawhide boots, so we'll take those. So we got rawhide boots, medium belt, heavy armour. Okay, that is very much a mishmash and not particularly well thought out.
Manasi is honored
But we're in
to
a
offer.
position where we can do that. So that increases health. Cool. So looking to buy. Here's repair kits, which I'm sure will come in useful at some point, but right now, no. Who are
I've
you?
little time for talk.
Okay. Well, we've been around the market. That's Issue's house.
Selling.
Vanished Regrets Inn.
Right here.
And a House of History. So let's check those out. Imagine a food and drink merchant will be in here.
Your father will never give his blessing to, but let's be honest, dear. That's what you want to hear.
Barbecue on the go.
Never buy you
Oh, books.
but under the starlight you can grasp her tight. This one weaves a sun.
Yeah, everything like that will be some kind of theft. I'm liking the inn. Very nice.
I accept all kinds in the banished regrets. I truly do. But that wood elf bard keeps tracking mud on my clean floors.
See what's in the store, shall we? Same as the other one. Okay.
So many sweetmeats this one could do.
So, House of Histories. We're not going into either of those. And we're past it, so maybe it's here. There we go. Not sure we're going to get anything from looking at all of these books, but
Have you met the new investigator in town? Music Thunderboots, he calls himself. Pah. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? If he actually ends up solving a case, I'll eat my own right boot. And that's a promise.
yeah, maybe. Right. Right. Talk to Issue. I'll talk to Adna Farm. Ah, it's the cat house. I've seen this on other streams. Well, if I'm not stealing, I won't turn down the coffee. Oh. I'm not going to take the cat's stew. Oh. Recipe for baked potato. Don't mind if I do. Kitty. No. I wanted to see if there was some interactive menu that I could pet the cat, but there isn't.
Are you here about this one, Cynthia? Has she been found?
I'm working with Mystic to find your daughter. Any details you can share would help.
Yes, of course. Cynthia was taken in the dead of night. This one has received no ransom, yet he fears the worst. She is a very beautiful Jakajit, you see. Ishu believes that the captors may mean to sell her.
Does she have any identifying features?
Cynthia has a long, glossy coat, soft as the richest of silks. Her eyes are bright yellow, like the honeyed moons. Ah, and she always wears a gold necklace. No suspects, no, but someone who may have spotted something? There is a wood elf who tends to stay up well into the night, always singing and dancing, that one. If anyone saw something unusual the night Cynthia was taken, it might be her.
I'll try talking to this singing wood
The
elf.
wood elf's name is Mel? Yes, that's it. Mel the Musical, she always calls herself. You can usually find her toward the north end of town near the Sand Gardens. You
A few
should help find
questions.
this one's darling Cynthia. Ishu will answer any question you ask. Cynthia is a willful child. A tad spoiled, this one admits. Ishu dotes on her. The town guard, they do not understand. They say, oh, perhaps she has wandered off. They say, perhaps she is lost. Such
Obviously a
foolishness. How
cat.
can they be so uncaring?
Don't worry, I won't give up.
Thank you. May bright moons light your path. Ishu will prepare a feast for Cynthia's return, yes? Perhaps some fish. Ah, yes, fish is her favorite. This one can already hear her contented purrs.
Tell me more about this wood elf.
Mel arrived in Riverhold a few seasons ago. Makes a living begging for gold as she sings and dances. She has woken up Ishu more than once banging that drum of hers. Still, we chat occasionally. She is kind, if not a bit eccentric.
Eccentric?
Mel does not have a home in the traditional sense, so you will often find her sleeping in the stables and bathing in the public fountains. But who is Ishu to judge, eh? We all have our oddities.
Okay. So I am looking for a kitty cat. Fair enough. So, public fountains. Oh, those look like fountains. I have to search the area for Mel the Musical. It is indeed a fountain. As is this, but no Mel. Okay, let's head round the side here.
Oh, what do you know? A customer.
Aha.
Salutations. Mel the Musical at your service. Are you here for a performance?
I'm actually investigating the abduction of Ishu's daughter.
Ishu, the Khajiit with all the cats? That old coot is sweet as honey jagger, but a bit off if you ask me. Shame about his daughter, though. No one should have to go through that.
Do you know anything that might help?
If you're looking for trouble, Tajiri's your girl. I've seen her with all sorts of indecent folk lately. Always shifty eyes on those ones, I tell ya. She tends to spend a lot of time behind the stables lately, if you catch my drift.
I'll head to the
Very good then.
stables.
And hey, if you're looking for some entertainment for your next soiree, make sure to seek me out. You won't regret it. She's a gambler with a lot of friends in a lot of places. And you know, who am I to judge? Business is business after all. But as of late, she just seems to be getting more and more suspicious. In fact, there's been a lot of that in Riverhold.
Really?
Suspicious activity. People who I ain't ever seen before, going about town at all hours. I mean, I may stay up well past most people's bedtime, but I'm a musician, comes with the territory. And these new folks aren't bards, that's for sure.
Okay. So, the stables. Go take a look. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. One wasn't an adventure in Salt. This might be the kind of quiet village one could settle down in. Who are you?
Victory is never assured in battle. But this one cannot help but worry that the odds are unfavorably stacked against us. After all, what hope have we against dragons? Still, we cannot allow Euraxia's tyranny to continue. We must fight.
Okay. That would be stealing, so... Ah, a note. Seems our old badger friend is napping again. Maybe we should pay him a visit. The trip could prove sweeter than you'd think.
Saw you
Talk
heading
to
this way.
Mizik.
Find anything of interest?
Yes, I have.
Ah, the stables, hmm? Developed a sudden interest in horsemanship, Walker?
Okay, I found this hidden note.
Looks to be a code. A napping badger, eh? Sounds familiar. Ah, yes! The sleeping badger is a rock formation just south of Riverhold. But this bit about the sweet trip, that Mizik doesn't understand.
Could be worth
Mizik will
investigating.
mark it on your map, Walker. Feel free to lead the way. And perhaps this is a good time to mention that this one is not so skilled in violent situations, should trouble find us. But that is where your expertise comes in handy, yes?
Yes. Right, so we need to go to the sleeping badger. At the farm, we'll have to wait until we have solved this mystery. So, that is the sleeping badger. A little way away. Oh dear, he's come with me. That means I've probably got to protect him. That could be awkward. Ooh. Okay. Defense Force Outpost. This would seem to be the rock formation. Let's clear out any...
Oh dear. Music needs to stop doing that.
Oh. Yes, this would appear to be... maybe what we're looking for?
Apologies. This one is fine.
Uh-huh. My skills. I would actually prefer to have them spaced like that. This makes it a little easier when I'm actually fighting.
Music is all right.
Huh. What were you all about? I see.
Skooma.
Skooma.
These vagrants must be smugglers. A bit. Music is all right.
Skooma's not good if they're smugglers. Being the gambler may have taken the cat.
That
Gold
necklace must belong to Zinthia.
Yes.
Come, let us speak away from this place.
I haven't finished. Oh, of course you've disappeared off. Well, you were hardly much help, so, you know. Better off out of here. And you're just up here. Okay, cool. Or goat. What do goats give? Rawhide scraps. Be useful when I start crafting.
Oh, a missing daughter, a hidden note, and now a band of skooma smugglers. This investigation becomes messier with every step we take.
It does.
This one is unsure, though it is possible Issue may be hiding something. Still, our priority should be to investigate the gambler who wrote that note. Tajiri was her name, yes? That does ring a bell or two.
Where though?
If Tajiri is a gambler, it is likely we can find her at a local tavern.
Okay. Go with that. Aha. Nice. So part of what I need to do here is make sure to use a variety of abilities. Let different things level up. Let's just get my bearings again. Right, we're going this way. So we'll pick on this one as well. And we'll start running around it. Own side. Oh. Nice. Here we go. I'm going into town, put our weapons away. Yeah, Ray Shrine is just ahead. And Riverhold. Ooh. No, ain't that. Oh, that's cool. Not sure what that was, but that was cool. Lots to do in here, so oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's been out for a number of years. There's a number of expansions. I've barely scratched the surface of this zone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's an awful lot. I mean, I think you can become a vampire or a werewolf, for example, if you wish. But yeah, there should be enough to keep me going for a few years in this game. Right then. Where is this gambler? A letter from Abnor Farm. Yes, okay, that's the letter that we had on us. At least one other person who has seen the same letter is here. Ooh. Sorry, just about to check everything for items if I'm not going to be stealing. Lion dagger. Take the carrots. Yeah, what I'm going to start with is obviously doing this zone, which is the particular story that's just been released. But then there's other zones like Somerset, Morrowind. Ooh. Aha. Zumok Fun. Okay. We know that the Usurper Queen employs necromancers and dark sorcery, and has done so from the beginnings of her reign. In recent months, however, the number of necromancers supporting her forces have increased dramatically. It all comes back to one source, the Dark Mage and Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fun. Zumag Fun, the self-proclaimed Lord of the Dark Arts, reportedly hails from the northernmost climes of Hrothgar. Maddeningly few facts concerning this sort of necromancer can be gleaned from his early life, though suppositions are plentiful. We know that the wilds of Hrothgar are unforgiving and life among the orc strongholds is often harsh, bleak and brutal. Still we know that those orcs who not only survive but flourish resemble a well-made sword that has been forged, beaten and sharpened to a razor's edge. The first real evidence of his existence prior to Anaquina appears in an intelligence report investigating the activities of the Worm Cult during the Plainmail crisis. While details remain slim, Zumag Fun's name appears as a ranking member of the cult and hints at a close connection to Manny Marco, leader of the Order of the Black Worm. However, we know that he was active here in Rimond shortly after the Frostfall coup, so he probably did not have a direct hand in the cult's activities during the Plainmelt. Euryxia specifically recruited Zumak Foon or was approached by the Orc after she claimed the throne of Rimmon. He had a small group of followers at first, less than the necromancers that formed the basis of his personal dark cult. The North and Elsweyr defence force occasionally faced a lone zombie or a small group of skeletons, but for the most part, the necromancers have served little more than a supporting role in Euryxia's army. I fear that may be about to change. Since the end of the Plane Meld and the apparent disbanding of the Worm Cult, a great number of necromancers have flocked to the Usurper Queen's banner to learn from the cruel yet charismatic Zumak Foon. The few sorcerers that we have captured demonstrate an almost manic reverence for their Orc leader, regaling us with tales of his dark powers and threats of what he and Euryxia will do once Elsweyr is totally under their control. They revealed few actionable details while still providing hints about what Zumak Foon is doing. In his hidden lairs and undead forges, their term, not mine. If the rumours are to be believed, Zumak Foon and his acolytes have established manufactories away from prying eyes where they can perform rituals, conduct experiments and raise an army of undead soldiers to bolster Euryxia's mercenary forces. We've yet to see the products of these vile places, but we've discovered evidence of grave robbing throughout the region, especially around Ash and Scar and other mass graves from the worst period of the Kahatan flu outbreak. Speaker is find a means for dealing with Zumak Foon and his followers before they provide Euryxia with an unlimited supply of soldiers. The defence force cannot repel an army that does not tire and can be ceaselessly replenished. Our best chance is to locate the undead forges and destroy them before they can be turned up to full capacity, and if we can kill Zumak Foon, so much the better. Nice. Well now, I'm interested. Being a necromancer and all. We'll take the stew. Ginseng the tonic. Oh, I think that's about it for in here. Right. Okay. We need to meet Mizik here. He must be outside still. No, the quest marker's sending me back in. Okay. Don't want to start the conversation with Abnor yet. Ooh. Okay, more things to pick up that people have just left lying around. Right, Mizik, where are you? There's Abnor. You're not in here. I'm in a different part of the Banished Regrets. Yes, I'm in the wrong building in fact. That's where I'm supposed to be. I've just...
Who will I need to speak now?
Decent.
I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite a charming pair. And watching you both play at being investigator, why, it's been sleek entertainment, truly. But now you tread upon sands that are best left undisturbed.
That a threat?
Take it as a friendly warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes?
I find that very funny. After all, everyone in Riverhold knows that she left town many years ago.
Only a few days.
Then Issue has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had one daughter and she is gone. Has been gone for many years. Tell this to your partner and drop your investigation. Now.
Are you his daughter? Well, that's a dramatic exit. Yeah, that would all be stealing, so can't do that.
Who is he? Sing it loud, sing it clear. Fighter, lover,
Huh. Well, at least I may get some payment out of this fool's errand. Right then.
Bright moons look over us today, Walker. Tajiri has just settled down for a round of gambling. While music distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for another clue. It's just a bit north of the tavern.
Okay, but before we do that, a stranger spoke to me. She said Issue's daughter left town years ago.
Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, why then would Issue hire music? Why would Tajiri have written that note? Why would we find a gold necklace in the smuggler's camp?
All good points. I'm not sure. She also wants us to stop
Then
investigating.
perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at risk. Let us investigate Tajiri before she retires for the night.
I think he did have a daughter once, and she's left town, and it might be the lady who just talked to us. But he named a cat after his daughter later on, and it's the cat that's missing. But the daughter's around and thinks that we're looking for her. Alright. Out of my way. Oh.
Why, hello, sweet meat. Care to play a game with old Tajiri?
Of course. Though this one will admit he is not very skillful.
I see. The big cat is reading the book.
Rizahed once studied with the moon singers of Raul-Ka, but telling stories didn't suit him. This one is much too literal for such work as that.
Oh. That's cool. I thought it was perhaps someone's pet, but obviously not. Right. Search Tajiri's house. Fair enough. We shall. Ah. Apparently I am trespassing. Oh. What do you mean, ledger domain? World. Group hiding? Oh, I like that. Are you a servant? You enter the trespassing area and acquire maximum heat. Guards who spot you will actively attempt to kill you until you leave the trespassing area. Right. I didn't realise that. So. Let's try and avoid getting maximum heat. Well, more by luck than judgment I got past that one. Tempted. A hidden panel. Blue serpent slivers next to the woods. Four pointed paint shows the goods. They do not glitter but mark the way. They are prepared to leave town today. And talk to Mizik. Let me get out this way. I am no longer trespassing. Oh. You can be a criminal in this game. You can steal and even become an assassin.
This one hopes you have found something of interest, Walker. Mizik cannot afford to keep Tajiri distracted any longer. And he means that most literally.
I found another note.
Blue serpents? 4-pointed paint? If Mizik had to guess, this poem describes drop-off locations for illicit goods. Smugglers often hide them in plain sight. First a sleeping badger, now a blue serpent. Must represent another landmark.
The river, maybe.
That's it. The river is often busy with trade. A perfect place to smuggle goods. Let us search. Mizik will admit this case is heading in a rather unexpected direction, which is a bit worrisome if he's being honest. It is strange, isn't it? With an operation as intricate as this, it seems odd that these smugglers would target a Khajiit of such limited wealth.
Perhaps we should talk to him again.
This one agrees, but let us first check these smuggler caches. The note said that the goods were leaving town today, yes? That could include Cynthia.
True. Okay. So. This past the stables and on the right. Aha.
That painted mark seems curious, no?
Somerset wine,
eh? Not illegal, but incredibly taxed. Mizik has a feeling this bottle didn't find its way to Riverhold through virtuous means. Could that be the painted mark we seek?
Another one. Just over here. Now if I were the... Oh wait, I was going to say they would probably be on there, but... Just a moment, sir. Let me just clear out the vermin.
Oh dear. Mizik needs to stop doing that.
Oh. Apparently the game doesn't like it if I go and kill something when it can't retaliate, which is fair. Whoa, okay fellas. Come on then. Bone armor up.
this one is fine.
And you're leaving. Okay. Oh, we'll search this area for anything that is valuable to begin with.
Mizik sees a painted mark ahead.
Yes, you do. Mammoth cheese.
If that's she, could that be the painted mark, Mizik?
That could be a little dangerous. What have we got here? Level 5 pewter necklace. But it doesn't have any stat bonuses, so we won't be wearing it. Oh. Third one of those flame scrolls does more damage, so...
This one is fine.
Yes, you're fine. Get it? You're useless in a fight.
Being a bit...
Right. I think I missed with the bone side. Really missed that time.
It's all right. Dark moons.
Where did you come from?
Apologies. This one is fine.
Well, it's all good XP. Right, we're facing... We need to... Yep, that's the way. Cool. Yeah, seems to be. Obviously there's a lot of players around as well because people have just started this zone. There's certainly a fair few mobs. Nothing too bad though, nothing too dangerous. Perhaps over here? Or is it further than that? No, I would say it is there somewhere.
Oh dear. Mizik needs to stop doing that.
Stop doing what, Mizik? Stop doing what? Okay, must be up the top there. The ghost-like horses look great. Yeah, they do. I'm not sure when I can get them out, but I'm looking forward to one of those.
Mizik is all right.
Ooh, nice. You got a few things from this one. The iron sword is a level 5. Well now, that'll be equipped. Oh, blueprint, nice. Right, so must be up here that we need to search. There's all sorts of crafting in this game as well. Oh, I thought you were a player.
Mizik is all right.
Yes. taken the mage out. Open up with the bone armor.
Apologies.
Oh,
This one is
Ruddy
fine.
Fang. Fair enough.
Music sees a painted mark ahead.
Yes, 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 you do. But I see potentially more loot that I would like to check out. Hello.
Oh dear.
Please hand over your worldly possessions. Tell you what, have one of them. Oh, I didn't do much. Yeah, let me fill you full of holes.
Music needs to stop doing that.
Aha, we got our medium armor. Just gonna loot the place. Sorry, we're going to search for clues. We are not looting the place. That could be quite cool. Trying to get through these bits and pieces before they repop. Right.
That painted mark seems curious, no?
It is, it is. Is it the only thing left? Looks that way. Silken scarf.
A very pretty scarf for smugglers to wear, yes? Perhaps it belongs to Cynthia.
You had a necklace. There was no mention of a scarf. Right, so the quest is now telling me
Dark moons!
oh, you again. Right.
Music.
Yeah, it's got quite the range on it. Why not?
Dark moons!
I need aid!
Right, you're done. You're a problem.
Apologies.
Nice.
This one is
I'm enjoying
fine.
the combat. So we must, we're then supposed to come to this one.
That mark has 4 points, like the note says. This barrel smells sweet, but also rotten. What could it be? Dark moons. They're smuggling spoiled moon sugar. Very unsafe for anyone to eat. Speak to Issue and see what he knows of these smugglers. Then let us meet back at the tavern. We have much to discuss.
Okay. So we also picked up a dagger. Might be better than our current dagger. Indeed. Oops, sorry. Hitting the microphone. Indeed it is. Oh, no, 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 no. We wanted that. And then we want the level 5 sword. So level 5 dagger. Level 5 sword. Cool. I'm rather enjoying being an armor-wearing, dual-blade-wielding necromancer. Not your traditional caster. Right, we need to talk to Issue. Do we not? Yes, we do. So, Issue, what have you not been telling us? Oh, goodies.
Yes, any news of this one, Cynthia?
We found this necklace and scarf near the smuggler camps.
Smuggler camps? Dark moons? Yes, the necklace and scarf belong to Cynthia. Have the smugglers sold her? By Joan and Joe, please say it isn't so.
Is there any reason why these smugglers have targeted
No,
you?
of course not. Issue has only lived a good, honest life. Please, you must find this one's Jakajit. She is so young and innocent and probably terrified without her papa. Whatever will Issue do if his Cynthia is harmed?
Okay.
May bright moons watch over you. Oh, really? Well, Issue supposes his family has grown over the years. But how could this one not seek their companionship? Their little faces, their tiny paws. His darlings love him completely, demanding little but affection and food. And belly rubs.
Does Cynthia like all these cats too?
But of course, mostly. She and Medwick don't always get along, but Medwick is older and doesn't always like to play or be teased. And just between us, Tak-Tak can be a bit of a Jekuzit sometimes. I think she's jealous.
Oh. Right. We meet up again with Mizik.
Another distraction.
Say you love her. Say you love her.
Okay, must be upstairs.
I warned you, Thunderbrutes.
Let's be honest, dear. That's what you want to hear.
What's this?
And so the other thorn in my paw arrives.
Dr. Adisa.
I told you, did I not? First time was a warning. Now it is a threat. You both leave town. No more investigations. No more sticking your snouts where they don't belong. Collect your
Not before we
things
find
and
Issue's
leave.
daughter.
That again? I told you Issue's daughter left Riverhold years ago. He's just a delusional old Khajiit caught up in a fantasy. And for this you tried to ruin my little operation? Of all the things.
So you're the leader of the smugglers.
Who I am does not matter. What I can do to you, on the other hand, should be of immediate concern. You either leave Riverhold on your own, or you leave in pieces. Your choice.
Understood.
So it appears that your strange friend is Rideza the rogue. Good. Let us just say that her reputation precedes her. Well, threats to our life aside, it seems that we finally have a perpetrator. Now we just need to follow her.
And how?
We are investigators, are we not? You must search for a trail. With any luck, she'll lead you straight to Issue's daughter. Meanwhile, Mizik will alert the proper authorities.
I see. Well, presumably we have to get out of this inn.
didn't even see who ran.
There! Riteza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws. You must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Aha! That's very cool. It's interesting. We have a trail here. Seems to lead over this way. Does it lead here? Nice big area to search. Have a trail there. What about this house? Aha! There we go. Well, we'll begin with the traditional looting. Got a blueprint. I would certainly recommend not skimping on the check-in for available loot. Picked up a number of blueprints. Could save me a pretty penny later on. Nice. Oh, okay. Down we go. Oh, no idea who the hell you are. So this is the smuggler's lair, is it? Well, not exactly the best of assassinations, but I don't think sneaking around is going to be necessary. There she is. We have to confront her, do we? Is there a way to do that here? Aha. Perhaps we go this way. I'm still thinking that the Radisa is in fact issue. Interesting. Looks like perhaps cage for one's favoured cat. Ooh. Use spell cost. I would guess. Yeah, we're waiting for her to spawn. Check this ring where we do. Reduce magical spells. Radishes in rice. Okay, I'll buy it. I'll take the shield as well. Likely to be a high level. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's very suspicious. Do we have to go somewhere else to trigger something, or is it just a matter of waiting? No, probably just a matter of waiting. This is a little frustrating. Nine dagger of flame. More base damage plus fire damage. We'll take that. Oh, have I got soul magic? I do. We need to lose that and take that, because we might need it at times in the future. Now that's Morrowind crest line. Starting to wonder if this quest is bugged. Or is she waiting outside? Let's check outside. Okay, well, she wasn't there. Does seem to indicate that she should be here. Cool. However, no DC yet. I may have to look up if this one is bugged. The Euraxian Archer. Are they doing it? Okay, let's just head in here once more. I thought that was her for a moment, but obviously not. Bear with me, I'm just going to... Nothing coming up obvious. No more people just turned up. Alicia's going to be dead very quickly if she pops here and is aggressive. Ah. Hmm. Flame Royal, the Sand Roach. Got this horrible feeling that the moment I give up on this and... Oh, coins. Oh, I would have missed them if I hadn't stuck around. Another jewelry box. Reduce feed cost. Okay, let's take a more serious look. Well, something's not right here. Oh, a drink. We'll take that. I mean, I'm robbing her blind. Alright, Let's go talk to Abner Farm. Oh. A rune stone. So where are we? We're up here. Help Music Soul with investigation. Talk to Abner Farm. Confront Radiso. Confront her. Okay. Well. Hi, Archer. Looks like I'm better at this than you. Hello. Goodbye. What are you searching for? Going on here? Oh, we're taking care of you. Now a knight. Not sure we want to go toe to toe with you quite so glibly. I suspect Abner Farm might give me a lead on those guys. In the meantime, I will happily finish them off. There's a fair few. Maybe we more sneak through their lines. The direwolf. Oh. And you are a fell runner, for which we get bolted. Oh, okay, I felt a bit bad about that. So, in front, Radisa is still... I was supposed to come back here all along, it seems. You gone back to the inn? Or is that just the cellar? Yeah, that must just be the cellar.
Once Narani traveled to Grotwood, just across the border. It was only a matter of days before some wood elves tried to eat her, even after this one began to speak. So now she stays in Elsweyr.
Fair enough. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so maybe if we just go through this again. Cool. Level 6 reward, you say? We'll claim all of that. So I have 1 attribute point to spend. I think we'll still keep that even. I have 1 skill point to spend. You sneak cost by 10%.
This one is not superstitious. That brings bad luck.
Ajit skills, cut purse. Increase your experience gain with medium armor skill line by 15%. Nice. Dual wield. Twin slashes. Kind of nice. So that's a nice little effect. Brave Lord. Every third card does 20% increased damage and will bounce up to 2 times to nearby enemies. Casting any necromancer ability. Go on then. Ricochet skull. I'll take that. Well, that was nasty. Wait a sec, we gotta be on the right one. The Riverhold Abduction, please. Well, we might not have to be, but I don't want to take a chance. And it's still empty. Although some of these things have apparently respawned some drops, so ooh, more coin. More coin. Okay, but no Radisa. Right. I'll need to do some searching online to find out what's happening there. Okay. That was nearly bad, but we survived. Right, let's go talk to Abner Farm. If the other one is bugged, we'll take Abner. And I'll have to look into what's happening with the abduction quest. So let's just select that one. I think Abner's this way. Aha! In case. Right. There we go.
You must be here about my summons. Good, good. I was just telling Lord Gareshri and Chimera that someone would answer my call. Since you're here, I presume you will wholeheartedly agree to help us save Elsweyr from a rage of dragons?
A rage of dragons?
So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiiti Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmen when the huge beasts arrived.
Liberate Rimmen?
Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate.
Oh, power is of great interest to me. Tell me more.
I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons.
Do these surges of energy have something to do with the dragons?
Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens portals with a power of similar intensity. Check the locations I marked on your map before you make your way to the defense camp.
Tell me about your companions.
Lord Gareshri is the Speaker of the Main and the commander of the Northern Elsweyr Defense Force. His aide, Chimera, serves as both a diplomat and a spy, though she would never call herself that. If you want to know more, feel free to ask them.
And about this liberation?
My half-sister, Euraxia, conquered Rimmen and other parts of northern Elsweyr about 6 years ago. The Khajiiti Defense Force has slowly been taking back their province, but Rimmen is well fortified. And now, because of the dragons, things are worse.
Hey?
A militia drawn from the prides of northern Elsweyr. Gareshri, the Speaker of the Main, has taken command during this crisis. With Dominion troops busy fighting the Three Banners War, the Defense Force must deal with the Euraxians and the dragons.
Hey, and who's Sir Cadwell?
Never heard of Cadwell? Don't tell him that. Cadwell may be the oldest soul shriven in Cold Harbor. For all his eccentricities, he's certainly the most sane. Fancies himself a knight of old. If you find him, secure his help against the dragons.
Hey, and who are you?
What do they teach young people these days? You've never heard of the great Abner Tharn, advisor to emperors and battle mage supreme? No? Well, take my word for it. I'm a very important personage. You should feel honored to meet me.
Fair enough. Still don't have the heavy armor line opened. Right. Oh.
You're responding to Abner Tharn's letter, one of the promising adventurers. I hope you can help us. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Northern Elsweyr, also known as Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main.
Speaker of the
A
Main.
position in which I've served faithfully for many years. I represent our spiritual leader, the Main. In addition, I command the Northern Elsweyr Defense Force during this time of trouble. We're dealing with more than just dragons, unfortunately. A few years ago, Abnor Tharn's half-sister, Euraxia, conquered Rimmon and parts of northern Elsweyr. We recently liberated Riverhold and were about to do the same for Rimmon when the dragons appeared. It's almost as if they came to her aid.
What can I do to help?
Do what Abnor Tharn asked. Just as he once served as advisor to emperors, he has agreed to help me formulate strategies and tactics for use against the dragons. It is the least he can do, since he had a hand in setting the horrid beasts loose.
Really?
Another outsider comes to Elsweyr, as if we did not have enough problems between Abnor Tharn and the dragons. Ah, do not mind me. Great beasts rampaging through my homeland tends to put me in a foul mood.
Who are you?
I am Kamira. I assist the Speaker of the Main and serve as his agent. With both the usurper queen and the dragons ravaging northern Elsweyr, there is much for me to do. Too much, I fear. But I will persevere.
Tell me more about the dragons.
What can I tell you that you cannot guess? That these fearsome creatures of legend have returned to threaten Elsweyr? That much is obvious. Damn it. This is all Abnor Tharn's fault. Dark Moons, take him.
What do you mean?
That arrogant Imperial! For an advisor to emperors and a renowned battle mage, he demonstrates a disturbing lack of caution. It was Abnor Tharn who entered the halls of Colossus and released the dragons. He says that was not his intention, but...
You don't believe him?
What do my beliefs matter? Dragons have come to Elsweyr, destroying everything I hold dear. As the Moon Singers say, the path to oblivion is paved in good intentions. So, damn Abnor Tharn. Damn him for unleashing this terror upon us.
Goodbye. Right. Unfortunately, that one's not working. So, Rage of Dragons. So that'll be up past where we had the Euraxians digging. Okay. Let's sell stuff up.
I could use a break.
This one's local farm is just nearby. She comes to Riverhold only to trade for supplies and catch
See you
up on
subs
the
on
local
it.
gossip.
Take care.
And perhaps a drink or two at the banished regrets.
The Khajiit here are in desperate need of supplies.
Right. Let me sell. Okay, so those are all junk. Ooh. Bit more armor, slightly higher level, but it is very intricate, and that's part of a set, so we will sell that. Homespun hat. Period glyph of magic. Iron dagger. yeah, we'll just clear a few of these items out. Don't need that if we're walking around with this thing. Need that, lotus tea, maple lightning staff. We have a restoration staff. Clear those, health recovery, melon jelly. Use a necklace. Boost feet cost. Use spell cost. Problem there is I don't want to give up what we've got with the other rings, so not really worth much. I'll sell them. Rawhide arm chops. Oh, I don't want to sell those. Recipes could be useful. Infernal staff, ice staff. Keep all of those for the moment. Cool, I think I probably want to save those for later. So... Got a couple of recipes in here. Cool, we'll burn those. Magicka, we could probably do with stuff that helps our magicka. Stamina, stamina recovery, lotus tea, improves magicka, health recovery. Right, so do we have anything that shows that we've got this effect on us? There we go. So presumably, if I then use that, okay, so we should now have, oh, that's replaced the recovery, so we can only have one such effect. That's a pity, but there we go, we've learnt. Right. Head out this way. I think we're going towards one of the points. Ooh. Someone offer us work. Okay. I think maybe in here. What's this?
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will? Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsweyr. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft.
Oh, what was stolen?
An ancient mural called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsweyr was 16 united kingdoms working in harmony. Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict.
So the mural is broken?
Yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen. Who would even do such a thing?
Well, I can help you.
Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Tell me more about the mural.
The Rithana di Renala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiiti people.
Nice. You said it was shattered.
The peace between the kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces, one for each kingdom. No one knows how it was so perfectly broken. Was it the clan leaders? Perhaps punishment from divine spirits? It is all a mystery.
Why restore it?
Elsweyr faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. I hoped that the Rithana di Renada would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
You told me the thief left a clue. Don't you find that strange?
Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rajin and a Trail of Ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising.
Who is Rajin?
He was a renowned thief who possessed the Ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rajin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Tell me the tale.
Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rajin set out to woo her.
Okay. How?
Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he.
How was that supposed to woo her?
Rajin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
But what does that have to do with your thief leaving a clue behind?
As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
Okay. I'm just gonna look around for anything I can take. Deep's riddle. What you have sought to mend has been spirited away to the grave of the snake man. Okay. Okay, that's the mural.
You have agreed to help us. Oh, thank John and Jode. Patrons have been few and far between of late. We need that mural if the House of Histories is to keep its doors open.
Okay, fair enough. You seem to be with the program, so...
Why a sleepy town like Riverhold would need an investigator, I'll never know.
Right. So. Let's go look at the power surge location first. I believe that to be closer. Then we'll go and look for this grave of snake men. Oh, runestone. That was fairly conclusive. Right, aha! I have to step more up this way to Okay, even more up this way. Come on, map, show us what's this next bit. It's annoying. How about now? Thank you. Right. Power surge location. Hi. Thank you. Oh. Dead bodies, discarded orders. Take a look at the orders. Squad Commander Pamphius. Both Her Majesty Queen Euraxia and her court necromancer Zumak Foon have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Riven's western borders. You are to immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Your orders are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Okay, well, they failed. Search the Tomb of Serpents. We may as well do these locations on our way to the Tomb of Serpents. So long. Aha! That was a collectible. Okay. We shall rob these invaders. Will we do anything else? Ah, okay. The camp has started to repopulate. Oh, there's a sky shark. Right, we're going for a down mode. Might want a bone armor. And a bit of a heal. Cool. Managed to down them. Help my fellow. Cool. Right, sky shard. Every 3 sky shards we find, we get an extra skill point, and we have found 1 so far. So, must be about finding this one. Cool. Nice. Right. So we haven't investigated the second site, that was just a camp. Cool. Are you sure no one's been dropping any loots? Unfortunately not. Right, so investigate this site. What do we have here? Foul smelling sack. A rotten turkey leg. Oh, it doesn't exactly make sense. Perhaps the last location will answer this. Ooh. Well, we'll take the butterfly. Quite the view. Bearing in mind I've only got this on medium graphics as well, just to ensure that it streams smoothly, although to be honest I've only tried it on medium graphics, so for all I know might actually stream on better. Only the stream does seem stable. Okay, last location. you. Cool. Thank you.
No, Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Don't touch the dead thing, Theduna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Talk to
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously? I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
What
Do
man
not
of a
play
pot?
innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
No.
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Where did he go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Okay, okay. Finally outside with a pot on his head. Oh, okay, well. Close to the Tomb of the Serpent. Okay. Well, we will head this way. Cross country. Nice. Nice and nice. What's this?
Shh! Stay down. Stay low in the grass. We've got ruddy fangs up on the hillside, and probably more down on the other side of the cliff.
It's a ruddy fang.
The ruddy fangs are the biggest bandit pride this side of the Scar, and probably south of the Scar too. This bunch has been preying on refugees fleeing the... I'm not hiding, I'm waiting. Thought I might sneak into camp at an opportune moment and get back what's mine. But I've been out here for nearly a day now. I should probably just get back to Riverhold before I pass out.
Haha, yeah. I'll help you.
You do that? It's a backpack, Imperial Legion make. It was my husband's. It's just some personal items, things he had before there were damn dragons. Sorry, I'm tired and hungry. I should go. Find me at the inn in Riverhold, and thanks.
Okay, well I pretty much know the rest of those, so... That's the personal belongings. Let's go the point ahead. Okay, yeah, these are stacking up nicely. Yep, I win. I think we will abandon stealth for a plan of kill 'em all. We'll take that. And now to loot the place. Oh, come on, folks. You bandits. Where's the treasure? Well, that's disappointing. Right, so that's take that back to Riverhold. Let's go do the outsider with the pot on his head first, though. That one. Go this way. Oh, right. Okay. Impressive. I can't help thinking that this does not appear to be the ideal state for one's defense force outpost. Although, I'm sure some of those are very nice. There seems to be a lot of burning and dead Khajiit rather than soldiers marching around. Seems less than ideal. Okay. One would guess the undead outside have something to do with it. This is not good. Definitely less than ideal. Yeah, I have discovered the outpost. Although... Oh. The dragon, you say? That would explain the state of the outpost. There. Perhaps not. Looks like the dragon is being engaged. Okay, so this is part of the outpost, but there's more of it down there. Right, you go. What the? I see. Well, that just will not do. Right. Shall obviously have to do something about this. Ooh. Well, I don't think we want to be doing that here. Okay. Well, this is just no good. Looks like Euraxia's forces have taken this place out. Skeletal brute, you say? Certainly looks like a dragon hit this place. Okay. Right, we've exhausted pretty much the possibilities here. Huh. Not sure there's much to be gained by this. So, we have a man with a pot on his head to find. Attend to that. What is this? Maybe a fun little fight. Nice. Whoa. Okay, you can die then. Right, so we want to head this way. Not sure what got me there. Right. We need to go this way. And done. Oh, you will stick around here. Not entirely sure that was worth it, but right, north. I need to find a way north, and the way north is blocked. Obviously got myself turned around in this here camp. Right. Way shrine. I'm just getting turned around in the camp. Walking stream. Oh. Right. We're wanting to find this guy. And we got some space. Take a look at our loots though. Grand weapon. Hey, what about the armors? No. No. Huh. We'll equip that. Rawhide boots of stamina. Go on then. Jewelry. No thanks. Right, let's find this outsider with a pot on his head. There's another one. Nice. Oh. You?
Uncanny. It looks just like the lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually. Hello. Have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow, too? It was the strangest thing. I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
Is that gravestone important?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, on as a bantam gras, and here I am.
Okay. Abner Farn sent me to check on surges of power he detected.
Farn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it?
What happened to the other sites you visited?
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho.
Okay. Foul
Foul
smack?
smelling, I'll have you know, that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by bantam gras you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
And did you also dispatch the Ogrim I found at one of the sites?
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable punch buckets. Alas, Groot was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
Okay. So, Here lies the head of the betrayer whose name has been stricken from history. The pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden until Joan and Jode fall from the sky. How's that?
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
Why do you think he dreamed about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Okay, so will you help with the dragons?
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since... You know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
Okay, then we'll see you soon.
Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
He's burying me.
I noticed a Kajiki settlement nearby, Riverhole, if I recall. The last time I visited the place, it was barely 2 buildings and a creek. I'll meet you and Abner there after I finish up here.
What are
Did
you
we
exactly?
go over this? I'm a chivalrous knight. Oh, you mean the pale and dashing complexion? Well, I'm a soul shriven, a denizen of lovely Cold Harbor. I'm the oldest of my kind and a sort of role model, at least for those who haven't gone feral.
Why are you wearing
It's
a pot
called
on your
a
head?
helmet, I'll have you know. The proper headgear for a daring knight, not at all as pedestrian as the foppery you're adorned with. Sorry, old chap, your attire is perfectly adequate. Suits you to a tittle, really does.
Goodbye. Who else is around? Cool. Right. So there's the Hill of Shattered Swords. We haven't done. There's a brace. Urge the Tomb of the Serpents. Okay. So one of the kingdoms. See what this is all about. Oh, you're not an enemy.
You come to kill me. Greater warriors have tried.
Yeah, I'm going to want to avoid that, aren't I?
There can be no recovery when the lion roars. Come and test your mettle.
Okay, bone armor, I think. And a sip of health. Open the trap. Fuck.
The path
A merry vitality surges through our veins. Make use of it if you can. You will need it.
Starting to learn a bit more about how some of these work.
My sword masters lie dead at my feet. What hope do you have?
Doing that correctly.
My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. I can read your every move. You've already lost. How could I?
Yes.
To such.
Nice. Not 100% clear on what was happening there, but that works. Right. Tomb of the Serpent. Okay. Game of the Serpents is this way. This. Aha. Okay. Spam messages. Well, I'm obviously not meant to drop all the way down there. Yeah. Okay. Somehow I survived the first fall with no damage, but I'll take that. So for Rage of Dragons, Right.
Ah, yes. The one who approaches might help us with your artifacts.
Okay, so I'm going for 3 hours, so I'm going to call it there today. Looking at who's on. Lady Davy yesterday, so I really should go with someone else. Okay, so I'm going to call it there for tonight. I will be back on again tomorrow evening. Hopefully 6:30, but it could be 7 o'clock. I will let people know through Twitter. So let's just provide the link. I'll be playing Elite Dangerous tomorrow. I will be back on Sunday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon for Pathfinder Kingmaker, and then I'll be back next Wednesday. I suppose I might be, but next Wednesday will be Elder Scrolls Online again. So the way I'm thinking of things at the moment, Wednesday's Elder Scrolls, Thursday's Elite, Sunday's Pathfinder. I did a extra stream last night as well, just because I didn't want to wait till tonight for trying out Elder Scrolls, and worked quite well. So I shall add Elder Scrolls into the regular rotation and see how it does for a bit. What we're going to do is just go and raid Kiki Bunny, who is playing another RPG called Outward. Yeah, so I will just set this raid off. You're welcome to join me, and I hope to see people again at some point. And thank you for the stream. It's been quite a pleasant little evening, and I have to say I really am enjoying Elder Scrolls Online. So we'll see how long that lasts for. But that's it for now. Thank you all very much, and hope to see you again at some point.